I just wanted to make a fun video. I've seen some of these people on the YouTube make these videos every year, and they usually pick either some of the most ridiculous people that you could think of. Like most of them are either dead or just mid-card acts for WWE back in the 80s or something. And usually they only induct one person, usually per year, that's passed away. But they're going to be in Dallas, Texas for WrestleMania. So I'm going to go with Undertaker headlining the Clash. That's a pretty safe bet just because that's his hometown, and they've gotten about every Hall of Famer that's in Texas just about that you could put up there. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the headline act. For tag team, it's just kind of a long shot just because they hadn't been around, and usually when they do Legends Night or anything, they don't normally bring these back at all, and as far as I know, they never have. But Demolition is well deserving of induction. Female, that's pretty tough. I have a few picks. I was between Victoria or Mickie James because, when it comes to the women, they usually always induct one woman almost every year. So I figure Victoria or Mickie James will probably get in there this coming year. Most definitely, I can't understand why Motorhead's not in the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame. For all the great music that Triple H has come out to, and due to their lead singer, and I'm not a big Motorhead fan, by the way, but as far as wrestling music goes, you couldn't get no better. They made the Evolution music, that group that came out to their Line in the Sand song. Then there was The Game and King of Kings, three songs that he's used at some point during his wrestling career. I don't understand why they're not in there. They should go in. You've got the guy that created music for WWE from the 1980s on up to about mid-2000s was his best stuff, Jim Johnston. I'm not saying give him the Warrior Award. I'm just saying make him like, you don't even have to put him in this year, but just as like a bonus pick. He would be high on my list because he composed some of the greatest wrestling themes that they've ever been. Stone Cold, Hearing the Glass Break, Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, all them good ones that came out to all these good songs. And yeah, sometimes they'd use an artist to sing them, but he made the tracks, the beats, tracks and stuff mainly, unless it was a band, and then, but he composed a lot of music. And let's see. What else? Let's see. We got, and they usually do, and for, like a person that's, I usually don't like it when they do people that's passed away because you don't get to really see the people. And it's just somebody inducting somebody that you wish had been there, but they really ain't many on that list. But, I'd like to see, see a couple of these picks get in. I've always wondered why Rick Martel's not in there Hall of Fame. He could be a good mid card act. Goldust, like I said, that's somebody that ought to be in there. William Regal, I don't understand that one. Of course, like I said, because they'll never go anywhere near England for WrestleMania. They've only been in one foreign country since they've had WrestleMania, and they've been there twice in Canada. But yeah, they'll never probably ever travel to England. But if they did, William Regal would be the first pick for Hall of Fame. They might even, it would be weird, but they might even actually let him headline that. But yeah, there's some well-deserving mid-carders. Fit Finley, another one. He's kind of like Regal. He had a different style of wrestling. He wasn't good at promo, but he could wrestle really good. But I've seen some of these lame picks, like every year. It's like Tugboat, Dorothy the Clown, all these weird-ass people. Now, Vader and Bam Bam, you could make arguments for, but they're both dead unless they put them in the Legacy Hall of Fame. Or if they put one. If I was going to pick one out of those two, I'd probably pick Vader, because at least Vader, I watch more of Vader for myself. Vader should get a regular induction if I was picking, but yeah, it's kind of hard to pick some of these, but I definitely say Undertaker and Goldust are definitely should be lock-ins. But no, I'm just going to come out and do that real quick. But hope everybody has a good night. We probably get on some tomorrow. But we'll talk to y'all later. And I always see, speaking of something else, I always see is Owen Hart, for God's sake. I seen somebody actually put that on there. And Vince McMahon. Of course, but Owen, like I said, he'd be lucky to get an AEW Hall of Fame induction. I think she's supposed to do something with AEW or something. But, like I said, Owen deserves it, but she don't want to give WWE any pleasures after they were responsible for killing him. So I could see that, but yeah. But they're really running out of people to induct. I mean, that's the thing. You're gonna have to really, you got your Sables, you got your Stacy Keeblers that don't know much about wrestling, but yet you could induct them. When you get down to it, they're gonna back themselves in the corner. Of course, they got Batista. They could use, Batista or The Rock could be a good pick for when they go to Hollywood. Batista was supposed to be in 2020, but I'd actually like to see The Rock go in Hollywood, since he's a big movie star. I think they're going there either WrestleMania. I think it's 39, I believe. 38, they're going to Texas. So, yeah, I think The Rock, the best, if his schedule works out, I believe he'd be the inductee for 2023. Oh, man. But anyway, just going to go with those picks for now. But we'll see how good I get. We'll see. Put it out there.